Accessed via a web browser, Evolution MX offers a number of interface choices dependent on the preferences of the individual users. Traditional menu options allow for access to things like posting options for the transactional posting of invoices, payments, and the like. You have inquiry functionality, maintenance for the setup, maintenance of account details and code details, and also traditional reporting. In addition to these menu choices, you also have the added option of business analytics. This allows for information to be presented differently in a web browser supported environment, allowing for information to be presented the way that users want to see it. So you're able to pick and choose the fields of data to be included from a list of all of those data fields that are available, position them where those are required, and allow also for optional drill down into further levels of data. So drilling down on a supplier balance, for example, would allow for the transactional information to be seen alongside it. Now that allows for information to be presented in as many different analytical forms as is required. Moving from that, you have the ability to incorporate that into dashboards. Now, dashboards can be summary information in terms of figures that have been arrived at by different reports of your choice. They may be graphical representations, but they can also be access to posting routines or functions to update accounts. So it could be for accessing the posting of transactions, for example. These are configurable on an individual user basis, and they can contain whatever options are required. They're not limited to a particular module. This is just showing how we've got a module-specific dashboard in operation here. But this also allows for the drilling down into particular tiles of information, this time into my supplier transactions outstanding summarized or grouped by supplier, allowing me to expand upon and see the outstanding transactions on a supplier-by-supplier basis. Can these views have been configured on a user-by-user basis, allowing for optional alternatives to be seen through the drop-down should there be a different requirement, and then an individual user can choose to flag that particular view as their required default. Now, when you've got dashboards including functions as well as reporting, there could be a requirement to remove the need for menus at all. So you could operate from a dashboard exclusive environment. In addition to that, or as an alternative, side top menus are available. So you could click on the top menu option and then be able to highlight particular modules and then have menus appearing across the top, allowing you to get into the different functionality. Any option that you prefer as your home screen can be marked as such, so that if you'd prefer to access a system and be greeted with a dashboard of meaningful information, you can just flag that particular screen as your home screen. So every time it launches, rather than going into my traditional launch screen, it would launch directly into that dashboard. And that's on a user-by-user basis. An individual field flag screen can be flagged that way.